All right, what's the deal with the stock of Live Nation, LYV for you home gamers? I mean, here's a company that's pretty much the only publicly traded play on live entertainment. Not only do they produce and promote shows, but they own 167 venues in 7 countries, including some really legendary ones like the Fillmore, where we were last week. On top of that, Live Nation owns 4 of the 5 largest music festivals in North America. They've got an artist management business, and best of all, they own Ticketmaster, which you know is a terrific business if you're ever paid their huge processing fees, as I have. Now, Live Nation's given us a 44% rally since the last time they came on the show. That was a little more than a year ago. But last night, the company reported its latest results, and today the stock got slammed in response. On the surface, that doesn't seem to make much sense, as Live Nation delivered a small top and bottom line beat, solid guidance. I wouldn't be surprised, frankly, if the whole thing wasn't just profit-taking. However, we need to be sure. We got to know the full story. So let's check in with Michael Rapino. He's the president and CEO of Live Nation Entertainment. Find out more about the quarter and how his company's doing. Mr. Rapino, welcome back to Mad Money.
Thank you, Jim.
Well, Michael, it's great to have you back. You did it in so many different ways this time. I love the distribution. I just want you to go over it for our viewers. It's not just ticketing. It's not just sponsoring. It's not just advertising. Artist Nation, they're all kicking in at once. It's really producing a great, diverse revenue stream for you.
Yeah, we're very proud of our results. We're the market leader, so we've had a few record years already. So to end 16. Top line, bottom line, every business metric, market share across all of our divisions. We're ecstatic. We had a spectacular record year. And the best news is it looks, sitting here in February, like we're on to 2017, another continual strong year.
Well, one of the things that we've been emphasizing is we're looking for themes all the time so that if a stock does come down, but it's part of our theme, we know to buy more. Live Nation seems uniquely part of that experiential/selfie theme. People go to concerts and they don't just go anymore. They buy merchandise and they take their pictures and they do their Instagram fashion shows. You're getting all that kind of feedback, right?
Yeah, we're biased, but we think we have one of the most exciting businesses in music. I mean, everyone loves to talk about the streaming business and who's going to win that, and God bless them all. We have something very exciting. We have 77 million people went to our shows last year. We have demonstrated now 12 years in, year after year growth. We've got incredible tailwinds behind us in the terms of this business is growing globally. 19-year-olds from Colombia to Cape Town are going to more concerts today than last year. Live experience, that 2 hours of magic is a real Kodak moment. When you talk to consumers around the world on what do they want to spend their disposable income on, concert events right up in the top 2 or 3. So we think we got an incredible business. We got huge global demand from 19 to 60-year-olds. And we got a great supply. I mean, every artist in the world, from a club to a stadium, needs to be on the road to earn a living and engage with their fans. So we're very excited. We kind of can look at ourselves as a league in ourselves with 77 million fans and 26,000 shows. We have many ways to keep growing and monetizing that base.
Let's stick with that theme about the league yourselves, because there's always, when I tell people I like this stock, Live Nation, I love the fact you have the data bank of names, the Salesforce angle, all that you've done. People may say, wait a second, Jim, Ticketmaster, Amazon's going to put them out of business. They've hired this guy. They've hired that guy. Amazon's the ultimate ticketer. Why should we not fear Amazon if we own the stock of Live Nation?
Right. Well, we look at 2 businesses. On the Live Nation side, we have 77 million tickets, and we get to decide how those are distributed, right? So we can decide at Live Nation whether we want to use Amazon, Ticketmaster, or StubHub, right? Mm-hmm. So that's one of the unique parts of our business. We control the content as well as the distribution. So Live Nation will do what's right for the business with its content or its tickets. On Ticketmaster, one of the things I've talked about for the last 2 years when we took over Ticketmaster is we need to make Ticketmaster, really like the Sabre system of the airlines. Ooh. We've invested over the last 2 years in an API to open up our platform. We now have a deal with Spotify and Facebook and Bands in Town and Groupon and Costco. We've been talking to Amazon. We think having more retailers that we are driving kind of the allocation to is great for the business. 80% of tickets are not sold out. So we've always subscribed to Ticketmaster is the Sabre, kind of the host platform. But we believe that the retailers like Amazon and others can help us sell incremental tickets, much like bands in town and Spotify have done. So we look at Amazon as an additional retail point. We don't consider them a competitor at the enterprise level. And we think they can help sell incremental tickets to concerts and sporting events. And more tickets sold helps our bottom line.
All right. Hey, listen, I know since I talked to you, I read actually a pretty amazing autobiography. It's called Back from the Dead. It's by Bill Walton, who's a brilliant guy. And Bill Walton postulates that he's been to almost 1,000 Grateful Dead concerts. Yep. And he said the reason why you go to that many is because each one's different. Have you ever thought, when you have such great relationships with these bands, have you ever thought about the idea of telling them, listen, we don't want cookie cutter. We want to make it so that you want to go to Cleveland, and then next you want to go to Philadelphia, and then you want to go to Canton, then you want to go to Boston. Please make the shows different, because one of the things that I find, if I've seen one show in Jersey, I don't need to see the group again in New York. It's going to be the same show.
Right. I mean, listen, I think the great part about our business is the artists are spending a lot of money and energy continually reinventing the show. I mean, you look at U2 this summer that came out and decided to do the Joshua Tree Tour. Right. We sold 1 million tickets in an hour. That was a different way to go to the road and do something unique for their fans. So I would say that, we're wildly excited that artists are spending lots of time and energy because they realize the show is the most important element to their career in engaging with their fans. So whether it's a spectacular production, whether it's playing classic albums start to finish, or in that case, like the Grateful Deads and Phish and some other great jam bands, switching up the set list every night. I would just say to you that we're wildly excited that the concert will continue to be a great experience for the fans, because artists are very competitive and want to continually put the best show out there.
All right, well, we see that the numbers are going up for numbers of fans, number of venues you have. How about the idea of just having some huge premiumization? I mean, some of these festivals you have, I feel like my kids are getting a bargain when they go to. What would happen if you really did a super premium level?
Well, that's why we had acquired a festival called Bottle Rock out of Napa Valley. Really excited about that model. It's a very high-end festival. Mm-hmm. It's talking to a 35-plus crowd, much higher margin than a typical Lollapalooza festival.
Right.
So you're right. We think that this is a segmented business, and there's a lot of opportunity overall in the premium business, experience business, higher-end business. And I think you're going to see, whether it's at the concert creating special VIP areas, or whether it's festivals like Bottle Rock that are catering to just a 35-plus high-end VIP experience. We think there's a huge opportunity there. I
think you're doing a remarkable job. Obviously, so does Liberty Media. One of my absolute favorite investors is in there now. And all I can say is I think it stocks down on profit taking, giving everybody a chance to get in. Unique business right in the sweet spot of experience that we value so much. That's Michael Rapino, President and CEO of Live Nation. We've been behind this one for a long time, and I'm sticking there. Stay with Cramer. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.